Okay, in this video, what I want to do is provide an overview so that you understand where I'm going with this mastering XBRL-based digital financial reporting. This may overwhelm some people. I'm trying to figure out how to communicate this. I'm going to whip through a whole bunch of slides. It is not the intention that you understand everything here. Each one of these sections is going to be covered in detail. What I'm doing here is I'm putting everything together so you can get the big picture. So, onward. So, first, there's another set of videos that relate to understanding the financial reporting logical system. And you should read or watch those videos and read through that material before you go through this mastering set of videos. So in that, I talk about what a system is, what logic is, what a logical system is, what a theory is, what a logical theory is, what a model is, a structure, a statement, terms, associations, assertions, facts, and how you put all that stuff together to create a properly functioning logical system that is consistent, that has precision, that has coverage, okay? And a financial report is a logical system, okay? Then we look at an ultra simple basic financial report, the accounting equation. It's really easy to get your head around. It's easy to see. You can see what's going on, what a term is, what associations are, etc. Okay, you can see this. But this is doing this and getting it correct is not the point of doing this exercise. The point is, what are the things that can go wrong? So here, number one is what happens if you get it right. All these are the things that go wrong. So this will help you understand what goes wrong. And there's even more. There's three more things that can go wrong. And I show you what's wrong about them and how to fix them. Okay? So you can kind of get your head around this. The accounting equation is kind of small. So it gets a little bit more difficult, but not that much more difficult when you do the same thing for AC6, elements of a financial statement that is put out by the FASB. We have three structures instead of one. So we have more facts, more terms and whatever. But the thing is that the things that can go wrong are exactly the same. They're exactly the same as the accounting equation, things that can go wrong. Okay? We go through all these things. So now I add some more elements in the common elements of a financial statement because the SFAC6 does not have a cash flow statement, but we want to use the four-statement model, so it gets bigger, so it's harder to see. And you can see that, it's getting harder to use this format to show things. These are the rules that are used in that common elements of a financial statement. Okay? But the common elements of a financial statement is not a complete set of information models that you can deal with. Okay? They only have roll-ups and roll-forwards. The proof is I intentionally put all the different patterns of information together into one document to make sure that everything worked correctly. And again, the same things that went wrong in the accounting equation and the SFAC6, that's the kind of things that go wrong here with this proof. You just have different categories of rules that you have to deal with. And so the volume is actually lower for rules, but they're different rules, okay? So then I combined the proof and the common elements, and again, now you need a tool to look at things. This is a tool we're going to use to go through these things. You can't go through this stuff anymore with those simple, flat, simple things because there's just too much to see. Okay? So these are all the rules for that. The common elements plus the proof together. Okay, so then I add one more layer of level of complexity. This is very important for internal financial reporting. So this may look a little bit odd, but in this trial balance, I create a financial statement, the basic financial statement, and then I create a roll forward for every balance sheet account. There's all the roll forwards, okay? And so here are the balance sheet accounts. And here are the things that go through those balance sheet accounts. And you see, I have all of this working correctly, both in the trial balance and in the transactions changes summaries. It all balances to zeros because of the accounting equation. So this may seem like nothing, but it's actually a very important consideration when you try and figure out how to create taxonomies that work correctly within an enterprise. Basically, the IFRS taxonomy and the US GAAP taxonomy make a bunch of mistakes in how they represent things, and it causes a lot of confusion. So then I take the common elements and the trial balance, put all that together into an entire reporting scheme. But it's a little mini reporting scheme. And I start looking at structure or class, subclass, or type, subtype relations more. So I'll get into that. And then to make this more real, I created my own financial reporting scheme. The reason I created my own is so that I'm not encumbered by the US GAAP and IFRS that have a bunch of errors in it. So I can do whatever I want, and I have, and it shows a representation of what a reporting scheme could look like. And then I take and create reports and do things to modify the US GAAP just by extension, by creating XBRL extensions to make it work the same way that the XASB reporting scheme works. And I do the same thing for IFRS. So what I've done is basically 4 different reporting schemes that I show that I can do this for any reporting scheme. And basically, that's what we're going to learn in this mastering class, how to do all of this stuff correctly. So that's it for this video.